Hello and welcome to another FittingSites.com screencast tutorial. In this video we're going to show you how to set up a social media icon widget on your website. And here we are actually on the site, and what we would like to do is here in our sidebar area we would like to have a widget that displays icons to our various social media sites to encourage visitors to this site to stay in touch with us through various social media. So the first thing we need to do is inside of the admin bar we need to click on widgets, which takes us to the widgets portion of the dashboard. Of course, you can always get to this part of the dashboard by clicking on widgets, which is located under the appearance tab of the dashboard interface itself. And this is actually a widget that we already have installed on this site. It's right here, and it's called the social media widget. And if you don't have this on your site, you can simply go to the plugin section of your dashboard and download and install it to your site. And you can see that when we hover over it, our cursor turns into a four-way arrow, which indicates to us that this is a item inside of the WordPress dashboard that we can pick up and drag or move to anywhere we would like it to. And here you can see as we move it around inside of this primary widget area, which is our sidebar, we get a little dotted box to let us know where we're dropping it. And we're going to put it up at the top. Now here we see the actual settings for this widget. And it can be a little daunting at first, so the easiest way to do this is to focus on just the icons that you actually want to have on your website. So what I've done is I've created a text document that actually has the information that I need to create this widget. The first, of course, is the title of our widget, and followed by that is a little bit of kind of introductory text that we want to say before we get to the icons. And then down below we have Facebook, and to get the Facebook icon we need actually our Facebook URL, and that does include the http://. Make sure that you get that as well. So we have a URL for Facebook. We also have one for Twitter, and finally for YouTube. And these are the actual icons that we want to have appear on this site. So now that we know that, let's go back into the dashboard of WordPress. And you can see that right here we have the title, which is actually filled in for us. That's fine. This is actually what the widget says as a default, and I happen to like it, so we're going to leave it the way it is. Below that we have the area for our widget text, which I'm just going to save a little time by copying and pasting in there. And then down below we have a few settings for the widget, so we can set the icon size if we want to change it from 32 pixel square to 64, for example. We're going to go ahead and leave it at the default 30. There's also a couple of different icon styles to choose from. We're going to just leave it set as default as well. Scrolling down a little further, we can see under social networking we have a bunch of blank fields with a name associated with them, and this is actually where you're going to create your icons. So here we see that we have a field for the Facebook URL. So let's go ahead and go back to our text document and copy the Facebook URL, making sure to get the HTTP portion of that. And we'll go ahead and paste that into the blank field. Below that we have Twitter, so let's go ahead and grab our Twitter URL as well. And what we're doing here is by putting something inside of this field, we're basically telling the widget to display an icon associated with that field. So by putting our Twitter address inside of the Twitter URL, we're telling the widget to display the Twitter icon. Scrolling down a little bit further, we have our YouTube URL. Let's go back to our text document and copy that. And the last thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that the rest of the fields here are blank. So let's scroll around a little bit here and check to make sure that we don't have anything that has anything in it. For example, this mail to colon, which is inside of the email URL. That actually would allow us to set up an email link. They've filled it out for us, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fill it out the rest of the way. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow someone to email us simply by clicking on the email icon. And the rest of the fields look like they're blank. It's okay that the custom URLs, it's okay that the custom icons URL and custom icons path are full. These are just settings for the widget. Those aren't actually icons themselves. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and click on Save to save our widget settings. And then scrolling up to the top, let's click on the title of the site to go to the home page. And here we can see, if we scroll down, that now we have our Follow Us widget with 4 icons for Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and also email. And if we click on any one of them, let's click on Twitter, for example. Because we filled out our URL, it takes us directly to our Twitter page. So with just a few simple steps, you can see it's pretty easy to add social media icons to the sidebar of your WordPress website. I hope this video has helped, and have a great day.